Well, it's about damn time. iOS 10.3 official has been released for the iPhones and the iPads and iPod Touches. Here I have an iPhone 7 and an iPhone 7 Plus, and we're going to go ahead and download iOS 10.3 here in this video and tell you what it's all about. So stay tuned. Let's go. So after 7 betas to get to this thing, I was pretty sure that after 7 betas we would have the official, and here it is, March 27th, 2017, and iOS 10.3 official has been released. So if I go into the settings department here on both devices, and I go into software update, you're going to see both are available for 10.3 iOS. So you can see 10.3 is a 615 megabyte update here for the iPhone 7, and it's a 656 megabyte update here for the iPhone 7 Plus. Now, if I go ahead and go in here to learn more on the iPhone 7, you can see the features it brings. It brings Find My iPhone, and you can go ahead and pause the video here and read it if you would like. It brings Siri enhancements, support for paying and checking status, support for checking car levels, and CarPlay. Also, other improvements you can see right there. You can pause that and read if you would like. But it's a bunch of bug fixes. But the biggest thing is that the Apple file system has now been changed the first time since 1998. Alright, so before I go ahead and update both of these iPhones, I do want to check the storage, and we're going to confirm if we gain or lose any storage. So here on the 6, we do have 245.86 gigs available. And if I go over here on the 7, let me go into About Storage. You can see, 95.89 gigabytes available for the 7 Plus there. So this is not a review video. I will be doing a separate review of iOS 10.3 versus 7 and a bunch of more content coming. This is just an informational update, and I'm just going to update these two here in this video. So let's update them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit download install on both devices. I do have to enter the passcode for my iPhone 7 here, and let's go ahead and install that there. Over here on the iPhone 7 Plus, it is now installing. Now, I do recommend you guys do a backup. The only reason I'm not doing a backup here for this video is because I don't have sensitive files on my devices. Everything is backed up in a separate external drive, so I'm not afraid about losing files on any of these phones. I do everything cloud-based, so that doesn't really matter to me. But if you keep a lot of things on local storage, meaning directly on the phone itself and not in the cloud, I would really recommend you guys do a backup for iOS 10.3. There's a potential that you might lose some files here. So I'm going to let this update, and I'll be right back, and we'll talk more in depth about the features and what's to come on the channel for iOS 10.3. So you can see both iPhones are about to start installing the update here. They're just going to go ahead and verify the update right here for the iPhone 7 and now the iPhone 7 Plus. So this right here is going to be the longest wait time for downloading iOS 10.3. It's just waiting for it to install. It's now been about 15 to 20 minutes since I hit the verify update and install. So you can see it does say welcome to iPhone here for the iPhone 7, and the reason I think it did this whole update process this way is because this was a major update to the file system. So now if I go into settings here, and you can see right here, if I do go into general software update, it is going to say iOS 10.3, your software is up to date. Now, if you did download the public beta 7, it's pretty much the same here in the way this part looks. So let's go to About Device and see if we gained or lost storage. So you can see 248.73 gigabytes. Now it does look like we gained a little bit of space here on the download. So while we still wait on the Apple iPhone 7 Plus, what is new here for our Apple iPhones on iOS 10.3? So let's just talk about a few of the more important features, because this is just an informational update. Like I say, I will do a full-on review. I just want to get the news out there for you guys so you know that this is available and what you can expect. So you can expect new Find My iPhone features that allow you to find your AirPods. So great AirPod features. If you do pick up the AirPods or you already have them, expect some improvements there for your iPhone. Also, if you do have a car that supports Apple CarPlay, you will get shortcuts in the status bar. Also, you will get Apple Music now playing on the screen, which allows you to currently play your songs album. So if you do have categories and curated playlists, this will also work in CarPlay. So essentially, all this mumbo jumbo means is that you're getting a much improved Apple CarPlay experience if you do have a car that supports that. Also, Siri gives you support for paying and checking status with bills and payment apps. So pretty cool stuff there. And like I said, with the Beta 7 public review, cricket sports scores and statistics for Indian Premier League and International Cricket Council. Also, there's a few other improvements, such as the ability to rent once and watch your iTunes movies across your devices. So pretty cool stuff there. Also, hourly weather and maps using 3D Touch. So you have to use Apple Maps for this feature. I don't know how many of you do use Apple Maps, but that's cool stuff there. Also, the calendar adds ability to delete junk. And also, we do have home app support for triggering using accessories, switches, and buttons. Podcast support for 3D Touch today. Also, podcast shows the messages with full playback support. Fixes an issue that prevents Maps from displaying in current location after resetting location and privacy. VoiceOver stability improvements, as well as phone, Safari, and Mail. So I was reading there from my notes the improvements. So that is pretty much what comes with your Apple iPhones on iOS 10.3. Mainly though, the biggest features were the Find My AirPod features, as well as the update to the new file system. Also, you can see here's a minor change within iOS 10.3 is these little circles now, they're no longer dashes here. So let me go ahead and get into the iPhone 7 Plus. So let's go ahead and check the storage here for the Apple iPhone 7 Plus to see if we did gain anything. So first of all, software update, you can see iOS 10.3 is now available on my device. It doesn't look like I lost any files here, so we're good there. So 98.65 gigabytes, that does look like an increase on the storage there for the 7 Plus. So like I say, pretty much Find My AirPods as well as the new Apple file system and a lot of little small fixes within iOS. So this was a pretty major update here for a dot release. It's not a major visual change. You're not going to find any changes throughout the visuals of iOS. It looks about the same. It will perform about the same as 10.2.1. But with that new file system, files should be opening a lot quicker here for 10.3. Just making your iOS experience that much better. So anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps this one up of this, basically this informational update of iOS 10.3. Now let me know what you guys want to see. I'm telling you right now, iPhone 5 iOS 10.3 is coming to the channel. iPhone 5S is coming to the channel 10.3. Apple iPhone SE is also coming iOS 10.3 review, as well as the Apple iPhone 6. That will be coming to the channel on this video. And the iPhone 6 said, what up 7 Plus? I'm going to lay all up on top of you. Over here is the 6S Plus. I don't have the small 6S just yet, but I probably will be picking up that soon. But they're pretty much the same phone, so the 6S Plus is coming as well. So that's pretty much all the reviews to look forward here on the channel with the Apple iPhone. So you can see right here, we do have the 7 here. So this was not a review. 7 and 7 Plus reviews are also coming. So that pretty much wraps it here. iOS 10.3 official is now released. Go ahead and download it. Make sure you do a backup. Let us know what you think about this video down below in the comments section. And go ahead and click the like button for me if you enjoyed it. This was Nick here helping to master your technology. And one more thing. This Sunday, we're going to compare all of these iPhones here on the table in an iOS 10.3 showdown between the iPhone 5 versus 5S versus 6 SE, 6S Plus, 7 Plus, iPhone 7. This big mega iPhone showdown is coming Sunday. Catch you all in the next one. Be sure to be well and peace.